Good evening and welcome to the annual Tennessee-Alabama Hands Across the Border. This event is conducted a few weeks before Labor Day weekend and continuing into Labor Day weekend, and brings law enforcement agencies from both of the great states of Tennessee and Alabama. Far too often our law enforcement officers have to respond to motor vehicle accidents on our roadways that turn out to be fatal. And far too often, law enforcement officers are tasked with having to deliver news to a family that a loved one has died in a fatal accident. We conduct this event every year to focus on DUI, seatbelt violations, distracted driving, and hazardous movement violations. We conduct checkpoints and saturation patrols during this event. Agencies great and far from both states, local, county, and state, all have pledged to have a higher visibility during this time, to educate the public and to cite those that fail to adhere to laws, both moving violations and drunk driving. Approximately 10,000 people lose their lives every year due to drunk driving. That's approximately one person every 50 minutes. Because death doesn't know boundaries. Therefore, our states share tactics we use to reduce traffic-related fatalities on our roadways, because one death is one death too many. We also focus on seatbelt violations, as 60% of deaths are due to people not wearing seatbelts. Approximately 38% of traffic fatalities occur over the Labor Day weekend. We have found out running a campaign such as Hands Across the Border that we can reduce that by 20%. Already in 2020, Tennessee has had 676 fatalities, which is up 1.6% from last year, with 43 being in August and 115 in July. In 2018, Alabama had 953 fatalities on their roadways. Both of our great states, with our committed law enforcement officers, have pledged to reduce our numbers to zero, as all of our citizens' lives matter. Remember, drive sober or get pulled over. Please be safe and enjoy your holiday weekend. Alright guys, so we're at our first DUI with THP in Toledo Bay. I did not want to put any more cars into the checkpoint because I know just these 3 cars alone is probably killing the FPS. So I will put the mod for the checkpoint down in the description in case you want to use it. The cones and stuff you see set up right here in the middle of the road, down to where those 2 arrows are. That is traffic policer that I set up myself. But everything else on the scene, besides the cones, the arrows down there, and the cars, everything else is a part of the mod. So we will be doing random stops at this checkpoint. I'm gonna let that dude go. We'll get this. Wow, that's great. I love GTA. Oh my goodness. Okay. That didn't happen, so let's just worry about this first right here.
Stay there!
Alright, see his ID. Asking the normal questions if anything he has been dealing with drugs or anything like that. We will run him through the system with dispatch. Try to go pretty quick through all of this. His license is suspended, which we are looking for that kind of stuff too. So he will be our first arrest for the night. Kind of going to be strict, since what we're dealing with is going forward towards Memorial Labor Day weekend. We have more accidents and all that stuff, as you guys heard in the intro. So we're gonna be buckling down on a lot of stuff. So let's see. I don't think we have a question section that asks him if he knew his license was suspended. We don't. So we will just go ahead and detain him right now. I'm taking you in. And we'll check his vehicle, make sure all that stuff is good to go. Go ahead and bring him to our car. Out of traffic. We'll set him in there. Call for a transport here in a minute. Get his vehicle towed. And also check his plate before we get that stuff done.
Target vehicle license plate 63 Young Robert Zebra 165. Target is 10-4.
Alright, we got another speeder this time. They pull it over. 16 over. So we're gonna get out and make contact. We go ahead and get all their information.
Good day to you. Thanks.
Alright. And we will go back and run his information right quick. If the ped stops acting a fool. AI traffic, man, is so dumb. Alright, let's get on our computer right quick. And everything seems to be in order, so what we're going to do is just issue a citation for his speed. And make sure he hasn't been drinking or anything like that as well. And then we will let him out of here if we can determine that he's not under the influence or anything, or don't have any suspicion that he's under the influence or anything. Alright, and he admits that he's had a 6-pack of beer that he drank. So let's see if he had any illegal narcotics recently. And he does drugs for medical condition. Alright, so what we're going to do is see where he's headed to right quick. Where he was coming from. He doesn't want to answer that. That's fine. But he's coming from work. Okay. Let's actually leave the vehicle, and we would do the breathalyzer on him.
Stop!
And let's see if he registers anything. Alright, and he did not register anything. On the breathalyzer, we'll go ahead and do a walking one leg stand. Let's do that. See if he shows any indicators. Alright, and I saw no indicators, so I don't know why he said he drink a 6-pack unless he's just can hold his alcohol that good. We'll go ahead and give him a citation and let him be on his way.
Sorry, you're free to go.
Damn!
See you later.
Look at this stupid AI right here.
What the shit, yo? Love your ride, hon.
I've got to get out of this area. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next one. Alright, we were set up running radar. Car in front of us, 78 and a 55. So we were trying to make contact with him. Almost ran into the back of him. And that's true, he's running. I don't even know if backup's coming.
I need backup!
Assistance needed in Paleto Bay.
Alright, there we go. I think we got some backup.
We'll keep you. Dispatch, we got eyes. We're in pursuit.
Tried to pit, it was unsuccessful.
Fuck me.
Alright, we finally got him. Shoot lasted for about, I don't know, 3-5 minutes.
Don't worry, buddy.
Let's go ahead and get his ID, check him through dispatch.
You leaving the man?
And licenses is expired. Could be the reason why he ran, but who knows? Let's go ahead and let the other officer pat him down. Alright, and he does have a used needle and illegal prescription pills on him. Alright. So he has a whole bunch of charges that he's looking at. We'll also go ahead and let the other officer do a breathalyzer on him.
We need backup.
can.
And let's see. I don't know if my siren's still on. Yeah, it is. Okay. I always forget about that. Go ahead and pull off from the road. And get on our computer and start this arrest report. So he has 4 charges from us. So let's go ahead and get back out. And we will call a transport.
Assistance required in Paleto
And
Bay.
they're going to take him, so
Don't
he
worry,
will be
buddy.
10-8, and we'll let dispatch know as well. Let's see if it worked this time.
Appreciate it.
Dispatch, show me 10-8.
10-4, copy that.
Alright guys, we will be back on the road. Alright guys, welcome back. This time we are with the Alabama Highway Patrol in their Tahoe. Of course, link for the vehicle will be in the description so you can use it if you so do choose. We also got the Alabama PED installed as well. So what we're doing, got our radar set up, looking for aggressive drivers and some speeders going at excessive speeds. So once we get one of those, we will be back. Traffic stop. It's going to be 88 and a 70, so we get out with the driver, see why they run so fast. I'm not going to try to do a plate check because it's probably not going to work. Local dispatch, but we can try. Dispatch, plate check. Dispatch, plate check. Yeah, so we just do it manually. How you doing, sir? Trooper Jones, Alabama Highway Patrol, stopping you for your speed today, 88 and a 70. You got your license, registration, and insurance on you?
Thanks.
Alright, give me 1 second and I'll be back with you. I know as I keep saying sir, like all the jobbers are dudes. Not really looking if it's a female or a dude. Let's see if we can do a plate check. No, okay. Well, let's see if our computer let us do it. I doubt it though. Well, we might be able to. Alright, license is suspended. So, again, 0 tolerance right now, so that's going to be an automatic arrest. He's been cited before for indecent exposure, jaywalking, and no lights at night. But he got a warning for that one. Let's go to his vehicle. Registration is also expired, so he get a ticket for that, and he'd get arrested for his expired registration. So let's do the registration first. Alright, expired registration. That is that. Don't need that because he will automatically appear because of his arrest report that we're going to do. Alright, do me a favor, sir. Go ahead and step out your vehicle for me. You got anything on you that's going to stick me, start, poke me, cut me, slice me, anything you're not supposed to have.
Stand by!
Alright, do me a favor and turn around and pat you down for my safety and yours. Alright, cocaine, prescription drugs. So that's going to be 2 more charges that we got to do. Alright, sir. This prescription drug bottle that you have on your person, it doesn't have your name on it, it has somebody else's name on it. So that's an arrestable offense. This baggie here of this white powder, I'm going to test that and see what that is. For right now, I am going to place you under arrest. You are driving on a suspended license as well, so you also will be taking the ride for that as well. For right now, I'm going to set you in my vehicle. I'm going to finish up some paperwork, and then we'll talk after that. So we'll get back in here, do 2 more charges, and we'll go ahead and submit those charges as well. And we will call for a
I need backup.
transport. So let's go ahead and get a tow truck as well for his vehicle. I cannot do first person in the trooper peds because the campaign hat gets in the way. You can't really see at all. So that's why we don't do first person. We'll be using troopers. Let's do a plate check on the vehicle, even though we know that the registration is expired and everything like that. We'll just go ahead and do it for the RP, and then we'll do the tow truck thing.
A traffic violation, a traffic felony. Approach with caution.
Alright, and now we would do the tow truck.
Flatbed, assistance required in downtown.
Alright, and they have him. Vehicle is getting towed. We got our arrest report submitted. He's on his way to jail. So we will be 10-8 from here. Alright, so this individual tapped our back bumper, so we're gonna get out with him, see what's going on, see if he's possibly under the influence. Before we do that, we're gonna go and slow down traffic. Shit.
Dispatch, we got eyes, we're in pursuit.
Shots fired, shots fired.
Suspect on foot!
You ain't gonna see daylight for a while.
Turned out pretty interesting and dangerous right away. So let's go ahead and pat him down, make sure he doesn't have any other weapons on him. Heroin, cocaine, grenade, and powder residue, or a bag with a bong with white powder residue. Alright. We're gonna go ahead
You're just one of those friends.
and for right now we're gonna set him in our car because the trooper right now, he was actually passing by and witnessed what happened and assisted us, so we're definitely lucky for that. So to be honest, I don't know if that would be considered assault with a deadly weapon or if it should be something else, but we're gonna go ahead and stick with that one for right now. The cocaine and the heroin. We will also do fleeing and evading, and reckless driving. We'll breathalyze him too, see if he's under the influence. But for right now, we're gonna go ahead and submit these charges we got so far. Alright, so I need you to pull into this white tube. Keep going until I tell you to stop.
Thanks.
Alright, and he registered 0.075 on the breathalyzer, so for right now he's good. And the tow truck is already gone. We go ahead and get our transport.
Assistance required on Lot 4 Accessory Way.
Vocal dispatch didn't work at all when I called shots fired, so that's great. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. That's how it is. Alright, so once they get him, we beat 10-8. Alright, we are en route to a vehicle accident. No, I should not have taken this way. I would for traffic to go so I can swing back to the right. Looks like this one's gonna be right on the Tennessee-Alabama line. So THP is also, dude, you're just gonna keep going, right? Yeah, just keep going. Lights going and everything, you're just gonna keep driving. That's great. Alright, so we're gonna be out assisting THP with this one. I'm gonna go ahead and stop traffic. So what I remember is that I was headed to my friend's house for a beer, and boom, out of nowhere, this dude hits me and continues to ram my side like he pitted me. Okay? And let's see, he already got checked out by EMTs. So I don't know why the game would make us ask him if he's okay. But let's talk to this other dude. How you doing, sir? Tell me what's going on. Fuck off, huh? Not saying a word. He cut me off, so I had the right to hit him. Alright, just because he cut you off, you don't have the right to ram his vehicle. You could have caused a more serious accident than what's already happened. Something like that happens, you call your local law enforcement, we can come out and handle it. Do me a favor, let me see your license. Alright, and his license is expired by 202 days, so that's great. It's almost a year. So let's go ahead and do his arrest report. And then we will get him detained. We'll let THP take him since we are just out here assisting them. Alright, sir, did you know your license is suspended by 202 days? So we have what we call officer discretion, which, I could arrest you or I could cite you and tell you to get a licensed driver down here to drive your vehicle. But right now we are doing our Hands Across the Border campaign, which focuses on DUI and severe traffic violations and distracted driving. So therefore, right now, I am going to place you under arrest for driving on a suspended license. So turn around, put your hands behind your back for me. Also, for standard procedure, we are going to do a breathalyzer on you. So all I need you to do is blow into this white tube and keep blowing until I tell you to stop. I just want to make sure that you're not under the influence of anything, alcohol.
Thanks.
Alright, so he is still under the legal limit, but he did register a 0.049. What we're going to do is get these two vehicles towed, get a transport for him, turn him over to THP, and then we'll be back 10-8. Alright, so before we departed that accident where we assisted THP, we did pat the dude down. We found a grenade on him. In his car we found a bag of heroin, so he was also charged with that as well. But we are 10-8. We are on to the next one. Alright guys, and that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. It was something new. Like I said, we are trying to bring realism to this channel for this roleplay, for this mod. Stay tuned for next week as we will continue our Hands Across the Border campaign with 2 new state agencies. So until then, again, I appreciate you guys watching the video, coming to the channel. Keep watching, subscribe, share the channel so we can get bigger, grow together, and bring even better content to the channel. Give me your suggestions if you have any. Until next time, I will see you guys later.